Let's go straight to start scene camera and see if it works. Alright, hello, we need help. If you can hear me, let me know in the chat, please, everyone that's there. And if you can hear Snoogs.
I'm here too! Hello! I don't think I can hear you.
Oh, you're watching it?
Yep.
That is so bizarre, because it's right there.
You know what? It's
Like OBS can hear
come
me.
through, but very delayed.
Yeah, why is it doing that?
That's very strange. And the thing is, like... It's even dropping the background music behind him.
Yeah. It's like it knows I'm speaking, but it's not. I don't know how this happens. This is the first time I'm doing the stream without my old setup. I've completely changed everything, but far out. I did some tests. I don't know how this happens.
Very, very strange. Hello to everyone that's hanging out in the chat so far. Even though you'll hear this a couple of seconds after I've, or probably 30 seconds after I've said it. Thanks for joining us Thursday night. I like that the Ray thinks has suggested that the sound is on the spectrum. It does look like that. Yeah, I know. I didn't even hear yours come in then. Oh, it might be working.
Why are you saying you're not?
Yours is coming through, but very quiet. No, yours is working now. Mine's coming through. No, it's
Okay.
working. Mine's not.
If I turn that up. This is, I've just done a workaround. So, how is that now?
Sounded okay? Like the background music's too loud.
Ah, yeah, because that won't work with... This workaround won't work with
Keep the background music going.
the filter thing to turn it down automatically. I'll have to manually ask that. Come on, please, can I just ask, I'm pretty frustrated right now and stressed. If you're going to make a comment like so loud, please give me a little bit more detail as to what is so loud. Is it my voice? Is it the music? I've turned the music down now.
Music. I'm listening live,
Okay, cool.
and
'Cause this sucks.
I think we're good. You can probably go up a little bit or bring me down a little bit.
Yeah, that's not. Oh,
Actually,
maybe it is a bit.
Bring me down if you can. Yep. Okay.
Oh yeah, I can see you bouncing up a lot higher than I am.
Yep. And now I'm.
How's that?
How's
Oh
it
my
going?
god.
I think we're good.
Well, kind of. Let me see. Is the sound effect coming through?
Yep. Sound effect comes through.
Oh yeah, that's coming through there. Yep. Might be a tad loud, is it? Turn that down. Okay, that's a workaround. That is not how I intended for this setup to work.
But it works now.
Oh, is it coming through? Which microphone am I using? Hang on. Can you still hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, I'm still coming through. I'm not using the right microphone.
Sound all right, though.
Now I should be using the right microphone. Yeah. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah. You sounded better on the other one.
Is that what? Are you
Sounded
joking?
better on the other one. No. You sound like you're in a room.
No, see, I don't like your critical opinion on audio. Did it sound better as in... No. You thought I fucking sounded good when I thought it sounded shit on other episodes, so I'm not taking your word for it.
All right, fine.
I need to hear it myself. Hang on. Fuck, what a chic is that? Yeah, all right.
Oh. Both of you reckon just sound
Right.
crisp as.
Now I'm switching it back to my headphones, so I'll be able to hear that in a second.
Set Snoogs, you are fucking mental if you thought that sounded better.
Well then, I've got to do something about the audio at this end because it sounded much clearer.
Nah, the way it is now sounds a lot better.
Okay, I'll take your word for it.
Okay, I've got to mute that now. I don't want to hear myself constantly. I like hearing myself talk, but not while I'm talking. Oh, fuck. Headset sounded clearer, says A10. He's fucking mental too. I just listened to it. You're mad. I feel like I'm taking crazy pills. I'll listen to it again. Cancel it and move it to Monday. So Thursday-itis.
It is, isn't it?
All right, I've switched it back to the headphones. I'm going to see
Yeah.
another time. Are you guys kidding? How does this sound better or clearer?
Telling you, mate, on my end it does.
Yeah, other mic is better, headset is poo. Like, no, the headset sounds fine, but it sounds like a headset mic that I'm on right now. Pat, tell me.
Yep.
Can you hear me tapping on the microphone now?
No, I cannot.
Okay. All right, so this is the headset microphone.
And this is the JBL Stream mic. I'm happy to just call that a day. If you guys think that sounds better, then just fucking stick your fingers in their ears and it'll sound just as good. volume. That's crazy. I feel like I'm taking like crazy pills because I listen to that and it's night and day. And you're saying the other one sounded better. Fuck, what a world we live in.
Yeah.
I can't believe I've absolutely no idea what's gone wrong. And I don't really care because in like that short amount of time with everyone's help in the chat, thank you very much, as well as yours, Pat, I managed to fucking diagnose that
we got
garbage.
there, mate. We worked it out.
Headset has more top end. Oh, it sounds like I'm using a two-way radio. It can probably be EQ'd, but I haven't spent that much time EQing it, where I've EQ'd this one. So this one should sound better. Oh my God. Anyway, it's working now. It should work for the rest of the show. The only thing is I'm going to have to turn the volume down on the music because it won't. I'll have to change all the settings, and that isn't a 2-second job. I'll have to change all of the settings. The auto ducking, which is when the music automatically drops when we speak, that won't work. So I'm just going to have to turn it down or off.
Maybe just turn it off for tonight.
Yeah, I might just turn it off for tonight because otherwise it's just going to be a pain in the ass. All right, well, I might go do that now. All right, we'll see you on the other side of the show. Let's see how this one goes. G'day everyone and welcome to episode 392 of the AGExp Show. And if the pre-show garbage worked properly, you can hear me, Lucas, and my friend Snoogs. Hello, mate.
Hello. How are you going?
I'm alright, mate.
That mad dash.
Hey, technically the stuff that happens before the intro doesn't count. So, mate, this is just smooth sailing. I got to turn the... Is the music off? Did that work? I think the music's off. Yeah, it is. Beautiful. Oh my God. Well, allow me to explain. We had for those of you who are listening to the audio podcast version of this, you probably don't know what I'm talking about because the pre-show stuff doesn't get put onto the podcast. However, we had some audio issues, and I think I've fixed that now. And the reason why I've had the audio issues is I've had a complete overhaul of my audio system. I used to run everything through a program called Voice Meter Potato, and it's an epic piece of audio software, and it was integrated with a bit of hardware as well, volume dials on my desk. But it is like you do need like a degree to be able to use it. And I've upgraded my headphones. If you remember on the last show, I was talking about I wanted to get a new set of headphones because my current ones weren't working with my system. And I bought these things. These are the SteelSeries Arctis Nova Pro wireless headphones. Now, they're very pricey headphones, and they do a lot of things. And I've completely changed from that old system with Voice Meter Potato across to the Arctis, or not the Arctis, sorry, the SteelSeries GG software, which is kind of like the software I was using before, but it's different. It is easier, sort of. if you know what you're doing. And I think that's where the hiccups have come from. I obviously have misunderstood some of the settings, and I reckon I'll be able to nail it. Now, from what we just went through, I kind of understand, but I'm still a little bit confused. But anyway, as long as it's working, I can fix the background music for the next show. I know how to sort that. That won't be a problem. It's just a bit time consuming. So anyway, these headphones, ignoring those issues are basically for streaming and all that sort of stuff. Just using them for gaming and, watching movies and music and all that sort of stuff. They're awesome. They are really good. I even had a couple of issues with it that I wasn't happy with, but then I found out that I just wasn't doing it properly. Say, for example, you can plug in speakers to the little box. There's a little set-top box that you can put on your desk. It's like the receiver. You can plug in headphones. You can plug in speakers to that. And I thought that didn't work. I thought you had to have the headphones on in order for the desktop speakers that you plug in to work. But it's not true. It just goes to sleep, just like the headphones do after a certain amount of time. You just got to wake it up by turning the volume dial a bit, and then you got loudspeakers, stuff like that. But yeah, the audio is great, comfortable. It comes with 2 batteries. They're bloody good. If you watch reviews on them, everyone raves about them. They're just super expensive. But anyway, we won't rabble on too much about that. But these are my new headphones, and they sound great. I'm exhausted already.
Yeah, it kind of did feel like a marathon, that quick run, didn't it?
My water bottle's empty. Anyway. All right. We do have a pretty good show ahead of us. Because it's a late show. It's a Thursday night special. Some people might be asking what's so special. It's the special part is the fact that it's on Thursday night and not Monday.
It's on tonight. That's right.
Yeah. All right. But anyway, let me just go through a few things. We got merch. Links are in the description from Zazzle and Redbubble. Snoogs is quiet. Yeah, you did get quiet. What'd you do?
Nothing. I haven't done anything different.
Is it my fault? I can turn you up a little. All right, let me know if Snoogs is better now. Where was I? Check out our... This is a mess of an intro.
Redbubble and Zazzle.
Yes, check out our socials, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, and TikTok. We got the big giveaway. We're going to give away some more entries tonight for the big giveaway, which is going to be soon. It's only going to be like probably 2-3 more episodes away before we give away the Nintendo Switch OLED to one of our viewers. Members, if you're a member, you get double entries for that one as well. All right, going to give a shout out to all of our members, and there's a few of them here. I like it. Thank you very much to Madago, Wraithy, Spaceys, Michael, Human Grub, The Bearded Aquarian, Kenny, Stewie's Retro Gaming, Azrael, Raticus, and Atan. That's all in no particular order, mind you. All right.
You are all amazing people. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure why. I think you did get a little bit quieter for some reason, but nobody's complaining anymore. All right, Snoogs, you got anything interesting to tell us before we go into games with the audience?
No.
All right.
Just been doing what we've been doing, mate. That's about all.
Okay. All right. Well, let's. Human Grub says Mario Wonder is great. No, I haven't played that yet. Oh, I also changed the look. Get this. This is how like my time has been sorting out this program and that to do the show. I tried to update the chat. See how the chat on the screen looks different than it usually does?
Yeah, it's very green.
Yeah, and it puts little question marks on questions and stuff.
Yeah, I like that as a highlight, yeah. Well,
I set this up the other day and I was testing it and it wasn't working. It didn't work at all. And in the end, I just went, okay, I give up. This doesn't work. And just put it back to the old chat. Tonight, I've opened it up and that's there.
It's the new one.
And it's the new one. I'm like, what happened? It did not work when I tested it the other day. I even went live. I think Kenny noticed that I was live and come and join me. And yeah, for some reason today I just opened it up and it was working. I'm like,
wow.
What is this? I don't know.
Gremlins in the system, eh?
It is. It's just to make my life difficult, I guess. Anyway, all right, let's do games with the audience.
Let's go.
I'm hoping that worked. I have no idea. All right, first up with the games of the audience is What's That Sound? And another thing that I'm not 100% sure is going to work, but we'll see. All right, so for those of you who haven't played before, I'm going to play an audio file, and it's your job in the chat to type first and with what it is. What's it from? What is it? Something close enough to identify the sound. And if you're listening in your car or later on, come back to the YouTube video and put a comment on the video. And
check what it is, yeah.
That'll give you an entry as well if you do that. All right, are you ready? A10, Grim, what are you doing? He's primed. He's not going to reply because he's already ready to type. All right, this is this week's What's That Sound?
Dun, dun, dun.
You hear that, Snoogs?
I did hear it.
Dun, dun, dun.
That's a baby. Could be. A10 says Crudes. Wraithy says Minion. Human Grub says Minions.
Dun, dun, dun.
Have you got any idea, Pat?
No idea, mate.
I wouldn't have had any idea.
Belt.
Dun, dun,
A10 says it's belt.
dun.
Belt? What's belt mean?
I don't know. It's a belter.
Yeah, what's belt, A10? Why is the show on Thursday? Oh, my. Because it's a Thursday night special. You can't have a Thursday night special on any other night of the week. How obvious
That's
is
right.
that? Yeah, I know you've just got here, but like, it's a Thursday night special. That's why. That's why. Do you really want to know why? I was fucking busy on Monday night, all right? That's why. That's why.
We had to be grown-ups. Didn't like it.
We're trying to make a bit of mystery, you know, saying that was something special about the show tonight. There's not. There's nothing special about it except the fact that it's on a Thursday night.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Dun, dun, dun.
Okay, so A10 says the movie is The Croods and the noise is made by Belt, which is the pet of a guy, played by Ryan Reynolds. Is that a fact?
Yeah, guy's voiced by Ryan Reynolds, yeah.
Ah.
Mm.
All right, well then you can have the entries because you're correct. It is from The Croods. He obviously knew a lot more about it than I did. He's watched it so many times, and I bet that was before your daughter was born. Weirdo. All right, that's it. A10-1 with The Croods.
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh, let's play What's That Sound? What did Snoogs just open? I bet it's something fucking weird, isn't it?
No? What are you talking about?
What, are you pissing into a bottle now?
Yeah.
A10 says Bundy. I reckon it's probably a... there we go, wild boar. I wouldn't have guessed that. I was going to say something weird that I hadn't heard of or something.
Yeah, nothing exciting.
A10, I just got an ad.
Yeah, me too.
Really?
Yeah, just middle of nowhere ad.
Paying the bills. Oh, fucking ad. Good old YouTube and their ads. I did hopefully turn off those bots. Remember the bots that were jumping in last time?
Oh, yeah.
I've gone in and turned them off. I think they're off. No, it was annoying. It was like blocking people's comments and stuff. Yeah.
It was funny watching them trying to take over, though.
Yeah. All right. Let's go on to what's that? What are we doing? What's that screenshot, isn't it?
What's that screenshot?
What's that
That's the
screenshot?
one.
What's he drinking? Oh, it's a wild boar. Hold it up, Pat. Show him. Come on, he wants to know. There it is. The Wild Boar. Is
There
that a
it is.
beer or a...
It's bourbon.
That's bourbon. Okay. All right. A cupcake.
It's a cupcake.
Oh, shit. I didn't even notice that. That's embarrassing. All right. So this is what's that screenshot. What we're going to do. This is just a cover image. I just like the look of this cupcake. So I've just put a cover image on there. When I remove the cover image, there will be a screenshot from either a TV show, movie, video game, or something like that. And it's your job watching. You'll be half your luck if you can work it out while you're driving, listening on the radio. But anyone watching, put what you think it's from. What TV show, what movie, what video game, and you'll get some entries there. All right, so let's remove the cover now and go. What's that screenshot?
Oh, I know this one.
You know this one? Let's see if anybody else knows. Human Grub says Die Hard. Kenny says Black Ops. No. Michael says Pitch Black, and so does A-Tan. Oh, this one, that was close. But Michael is first on the screen with Pitch Black.
Michael's jumped in.
There it is. Hold on.
One of my favourite series, those, the Reddick movies.
I haven't watched them. I've only ever seen Pitch Black, which I absolutely loved. But I feel like because they changed it, it wasn't like a sequel, like it was not Pitch Black 2. I never really paid much attention to them. I thought they were cheap spin-offs. I might be wrong. I don't know.
No, it really does follow, like it follows Reddick's story.
Is Claudia Black
just
in them
because-
still? The Aussie.
No.
Aussie chick.
No.
She was half the reason I loved it. She also does Chloe Fraser in the Uncharted series.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Sequel is very different, but it's I enjoyed it. I
That
really
chat
enjoyed
is
it,
so
actually.
delayed. Oh, the new chat, it is a bit behind, isn't it? Oh, well. As long as it's in the right order. Michael says, the sequel is very different style to the first, but it's a good movie. Yeah, right. Yeah, probably should watch it, but I never did. All right. Well done to A-Tan with the What's That Sound, and Grim or Michael with What's That Screenshot. I think it's time to go into the news.
Guys. It is. Let's go.
Everything's working still? I'm still...
I think so. I need to sneeze.
What, sneeze? Do you need to sneeze?
I think I need to sneeze, yeah.
Oh, do it. Don't mute yourself. I want to hear. Let's hear what a snoog sounds like
I
on
think
the sneeze.
I think it's going away.
Because I tell you what, if I had to sneeze, I'm out for like 15 minutes. Man, last night, speaking of which, I had a sneezing fit where I think I sneezed dead set like 15 times. But the first the first 4 to 5 were in quick succession. But then over the next 10 minutes, I have like one every minute or so. Just, I'm there doing the O face. And in my head, I'm just like, fucking just sneeze already. But it's like...
Yep.
And then I blow my nose trying to get out whatever's irritating me, and it's just, it does my head in. It's impossible for me to sneeze only once. Yes, that is true. I sneezed like 100 times at work once, and there's a guy, new guy that's working with us, he's Indian, and he said to me that like in their culture, it's good luck to sneeze more than once. He goes, oh, you're going to have good luck. Fantastic. In that case,
awesome.
I should be rich by now, and this show should have 8 million viewers with how many times I sneeze. But anyway, all right. News.
Kind of luck.
News. What's first in the news?
We're flying blind here, so I'm going to start off with your ones, mate. So you've probably got them ready. And
yeah, because normally we go. Hey.
I was going to talk about this one beforehand.
Oh, okay.
Silent Hill Ascension.
Yeah, this has been brought to my attention quite recently. But I thought it was just a new game. It's not. Do you know anything about this?
Yes and no. So I haven't been a part of it because it's a live.
Yeah.
So you joined in for this live stream, and there's I think there's like a voting system within it. Then
Correct.
What you vote is what happens within the episode, and it's essentially episodically based that you join in every day.
So it's basically
progress this story.
Basically, if you've got a job, it's a waste of time because you're not going to be able to do this every day. So this is basically aimed at, I don't know, people that don't work, kids.
Isn't it?
I don't know.
It's set at I think it's like 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock.
Probably in
US.
America, but for us here, it's garbage because it's midday.
Yeah.
It's midday, yeah. Anyway, Snoogs is right. That's basically the premise here. So, yeah, there's episodes that play every day or whatever, and you can vote on certain things that occur. And the more interaction that the more you interact is probably a better way to put that, the more sort of XP you get that you can put towards other things that occur. So I think your vote goes a little bit further or something like that. But let's have a look at it. I think there was a link here. Yeah, Ascension website. I don't know how much. I don't even know if I'm allowed to show this because it's kind of like their show, isn't it? I might just show let's just show the trailer. Let's just do that. So, Silent Hill Ascension.
Silent Hill Ascension is a thrilling, new, Genvid interactive series where you, along with the rest of the community,
Is that audio
will
coming
impact
through?
the canon of Silent Hill. It's free to experience. Install now from the
Yes, it
App
is.
Store and Google Play for mobile devices or on a PC at Ascension.com. Silent Hill Ascension follows characters from locations around the world tormented by new and terrifying Silent Hill monsters. Lurking in the shadows, these monsters threaten to consume people and their children as they're drawn into the darkness by both recent murders and long-suppressed guilt and fears. Who lives? Who dies? You decide. The fate of these characters are in your hands, and even the creators don't know how the show will end. It's easy to begin and become a part of the Silent Hill Ascension experience. Get started by catching up on the latest episodes. The story unfolds over the course of months with a new story for you to engage in every day at 9 p.m. Eastern Time and 6 p.m. Pacific Time through a live stream. You will have the opportunity to make decisions large and small that affect the story.
9
Each
PM,
day
but not
features
the
new
night,
decisions and no 2 days are the same. During live streams, you'll see the outcome of your decisions and be able to chat with the community. Decisions aren't voting. Rather, you'll use influence points or IP to participate. The more IP you have, the more sway you'll have for the decisions you care about. You can also rally others to your decisions. Once a decision is made, it is canon. There's no reset button. Every day has a different, difficult decision. Come back daily, make your voice heard to drive those canon decisions and earn valuable rewards. Importantly, you don't have to be there live. All decisions are available at least 24 hours in advance, and every scene is available to watch on demand after the live stream. Every live stream concludes with a sequence where you and the entire audience must help a main character endure through real danger. You won't want to miss these live moments because if a character fails enough in them, they may not survive future encounters, leading to their permanent death in the story. These endurance scenes are one of the best places to earn large amounts of influence points, but you can also solve puzzles to get IP. Each day there are new puzzles to solve, and some will unlock lore or other bonuses. Decisions, endurance scenes, and puzzles all contribute to whether characters will face redemption, suffering, or damnation in Silent Hill Ascension's finale. Additionally, characters may lose hope if they fail too many times in a shared delusion. A character's hope needs to be high enough for them to survive a crucial story moment. If the audience fails too many delusions, you can increase hope by solving certain puzzles that restore characters' mental states. You can also be part of the show. Each day, you and other audience members can enter a cameo contest to have parts in the series. Influence points are how you get into the contest.
Okay,
You have the ability to
I've had enough of
customize
this.
how you will appear in the show
it goes a bit
using
long-winded, but you get the sort of gist of it.
Yeah. To me, it feels very convoluted. And look, I think Atan said something. There's so much effort. Yeah, I feel like there's just too much going on. And look, that coupled with the fact that it's on at midday, I think it's pretty garbage for us anyway.
Yeah.
I think maybe it might have been a good idea if it was localized. They had separate screenings, and then I don't know, maybe pull all of the results together for the next episode. I don't know, but I don't know. I thought it was interesting. Weird that they were doing this. I don't know if they're, sort of just trying to drum up some hype for the next game or something like that. But I don't know. I feel like this is a bit of a miss.
I think it could be a bit of a, drumming up a bit of interest, but I've got a little bit of extra news about it.
Oh, what do you got?
So apparently while it's going and you've got the chat going on and, everyone voting and whatnot, there is no moderation within that voting party. So the whole entire thing has just become a vulgar internet cesspool from what I was reading earlier today because of that lack of moderation. So people are getting away with absolutely anything and trying to obviously push the boundaries to see how far they can go with it. So it's they've actually turned off a lot of people. The numbers have dropped.
Is there a chat? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah. There's a chat, and that's part of what happens. Because I haven't seen it in action, I haven't been able to work out exactly how it works together. But a lot of what goes on in chat will be attributed to certain characters, and just the way that it's working, and because it's not moderated, it's causing grief for the character, like for the stream itself.
Yeah.
It's just it's driving people away in droves.
Yeah, but see, that's the thing though, like, I've read up on this, I've even gone to the website and looked at it, I've watched the video, and I still don't fully understand how it works. Like, it's too complicated. Like, why didn't they just make it so you watched it and you could vote, one way or another? Like, I don't know, make it stop for like 30 seconds or something while everyone could vote if you want to go left or right, and then it goes left or right, and that's how it works. But all that other stuff where it's actually interactive and stuff, it's just a bit too confusing for me because I can't get my head around the concept of how it actually works with everyone watching. Stupid, but anyway, I thought I'd share it and see what people thought, but it sounds like no one really cares either.
We're all kind of in the same boat.
That's it.
Being it's middle of the day over here, it kind of misses the point with us.
I think I still had the music running on that thing. Was that too loud, the music over there? I'll have to fix it
I didn't hear it.
All right, what's next in the news, mate?
Next for news is the Bungie, the developer behind Destiny 2, has laid off roughly 8% of its workforce.
Oh, yeah, I saw an article about this.
Yeah, so it's apparently missing out on roughly 45% of expected revenue on these last, this current sort of season and whatnot that's going on. So, which I, for one, I play a lot of it, as we all know. I can say that, yes, wait times are slightly longer to get into a match. To Crucible's near on dead, which is the PvP side of it.
Yeah.
That takes forever to actually find a match now. And to actually get matchmaking in your strikes or the Halloween event or anything like that, it does take longer than it used to. So I can see that the player base has dropped somewhat. But being that 100 people have been laid off, including the person who actually did the original soundtrack behind it all, he's been let go after something like 17 years. He's one of many, and being that, sorry, I've lost track. Being that that's all been laid off, the next DLC, which is supposedly the final DLC in the the saga of the Light and Dark saga has been delayed until August next year instead of February.
That's quite a delay.
That is quite a delay. It just says at the moment that it's been delayed, it's called the final shape. There's reports saying August. That's the only reports that have come out that I've seen. I haven't seen anything official yet. But yeah, big delay. 100 people from Bungie let go after earlier this year once the sale to Sony and everything went through. They were all told that Sony was looking to hold on to as much talent as possible. This is something that come down from Bungie, not from Sony. So Bungie decided to go and trim the workforce down, which seems to be a bit of a thread going with this year with a lot of companies within the gaming space. So yeah, a bit of a bad thing for all those involved, really.
Yeah, not good. Ah, well. All right.
Yeah.
What are we moving on to, buddy?
Xbox to block third-party controllers.
Yes. Now I'm excited to talk about this one because I saw this. I initially saw this article where it said the Xbox, Microsoft is going to be banning non-first-party controllers. Not necessarily the case as it was originally announced, but then I saw another article which explained it a little bit better. And it's this one here. So, what's actually going on here? Xbox is going to start blocking unauthorized accessories from being used with its consoles. So, from what I've read, this is kind of a good thing. So, I would imagine that your third-party controller that you're going to pick up for $30 instead of $100 will still work. Because they will probably be authorized from Microsoft. Mm-hmm. Whether your existing ones will work, I don't know. That's not clarified. But what I gather from this, I haven't read it anywhere, but what my understanding of this is they're trying to destroy people from cheating using things like strike packs and Cronus's and all that sort of stuff. So Microsoft will give you some sort of verification, whether it be through hardware, a chip on your controller, or I don't know, some software that you put into the firmware. Does that make sense? Whatever. Mm-hmm. Where it'll handshake with the console and it'll work, and they obviously get to pick and choose who gets that authentication. So Cronus and Strike Pack and all that sort of stuff won't work. So I guess that's the idea here, but I think everyone's sort of worried about, the thing that most people are worried about is that their existing third-party controllers might stop working, and that's probably going to be the case, which is a shame.
Mad Cats and PDP have got to be spitting chips right now.
Well, I would imagine that they probably wouldn't find it too hard to get certification because they are just legitimate controllers. But they'll probably
the old ones just stop working one day.
Yeah, they'll probably find out that they might have a few more hoops to jump through because Microsoft might not allow rapid fire. Sometimes you could turn on rapid fire on those things, and So as for SCUF controllers, I don't know. They are pretty much just genuine controllers that are modded, so I don't know if they'll be picked up, but. Yeah, there's a few questions out there that are sort of unanswered so far, but this is where they're going. So for those with Xboxes, they might, if you've got that cheaper controller as a second controller, you might want to start asking some questions and find out. If we get any more information or whatever, and it becomes clearer, we'll talk about it again. But so far, that's where we're standing. But yeah, so that's how those controllers are going. That's how Microsoft are trying to beat the cheats. All right, what's next?
Next is the last bit of news for me. I had to bring it up because it was released early this morning, but the day before has got a release video.
Yes, I didn't actually queue that up. I'm going to get it now. We should watch it.
Yeah. We'll get it up and have a look. It's it's still. I don't know if it still fills me with hope or, well, I think that's all gone after all the bullshit. But it was originally released, so we got a release trailer this morning, and then we've got an update from Fantastic that it's going to be releasing on the 10th of November. It is back on Steam. But it's not going to be releasing as a full release now. It's going into early access to begin with.
December, isn't it?
I thought it was 10th November. Sorry. Yeah, sorry. It's been moved from November 10th to December 7th.
Yes.
That's right.
Yes.
Yeah, that's all right.
Hey, Ted, this better be real this time or I'm going to flip a table. Well, the trailer definitely looks like a real game. Whether it will look anything like this or even be released, I don't know. I'm still skeptical. As a lot of people have commented in the comments, strange place for it. I'll believe this game's real when it releases.
Yeah.
It's actually, let's have a look. Oh no, this is on Steam. This is on YouTube. I was going to say some of the comments are pretty funny. If you want to go and have a look at them on YouTube. But it looks like The Division, sort of a bastardized version of The Division, and it looks good.
Division, DayZ, PUBG, got a bit of everything in it.
There was one comment in that's just ripped straight out of Dying Light, but there was someone in the comments on the YouTube channel that said one day this is going to make an amazing documentary. And I agree. I'd watch a documentary on this.
Yes. Did you see though? So I don't know if you've been on the Discord lately, or seen any tweets or anything like that. So the people that have been sending out the updates for it have been the Fantastic volunteers.
Oh yeah.
So you know how that? Yeah. So you know how that was a big issue a little while ago, that it was all volunteers and no one could see if they were actually being paid or not.
Yeah.
But they were making this thing. So, look, who knows? It's an MMO. There's been a lot of people that are MMO players that are questioning a lot of different systems in that, being the gym as well that we just saw. Like, what's the point? Is that going to add sort of, different buffs to the game or whatever?
Yeah, that would
be
the
fact cool. The fact that it's only one faction that's within the game. It's not that they sort of make that see as though it's not a very big title. But look, we were nearly there. And then we got pushed back a month. And then come December, we'll get pushed back another month, I reckon.
Yeah, probably. But anyway, hang on.
We'll see.
Oh, jeez. I saw that in the corner of my eye, and I'm like, is that the Sydney Harbour Bridge? No, it's not.
No.
Not
quite.
That would be funny. All right, well, we'll see if this thing actually turns up. Yeah, December 7. Early access. Oh, what's the asterisk? The day before early access begins, December 7, 2023 on Steam. Follow updates about the launches on other platforms through the official social media channels and website at www.daybeforegame.com. Oh, they won their court battle with the name. They won their
court case.
Yeah, so they get to keep the name the day before. Because that was your biggest issue.
Yeah, anyway. You're gonna rename it the month after.
Oh dear. The day before is when it's going to be pulled off Steam again. All right. That's it for the news. Let's go back into some games with the audience. Get ready. All right. All right, first up with games of the audience now is... Oh, it's Versus! We're up to that part of the show.
Nice.
So, fingers crossed I updated the Versus video. This week, Snoogs and I go head-to-head in a racing game.
Ooh.
It's called Need for Speed Hot Pursuit. So Snoogs and I think we rolled a dice, didn't we? To see who goes first, because it was going to be the police car versus was the armchair with wheels?
Yep.
Bentley or something. But anyway, that's what we did. So put your votes in now. Who do you think's going to win? We took turns at being the cop. It wasn't just one go. So we took turns. Who's going to win in Need for Speed Hot Pursuit in the takedowns? Atan says Snoogs. Madago says g'day. G'day.
G'day.
He's come in for a quick vote. Wraithy's picked me. Madago's picked me. Michael's picked me. Remember, it's a racing game.
Yeah, they're all picking you for a racing game. Who would have thought?
I know, that's what I'm surprised at.
Mm.
Or do they just believe that your streak is over?
Oh.
All right, come on, Snoogs. Don't let me down, boy. We'll find out. Let's give it a little bit of a go. Oh, I can't wait for this to start. I'm going to go get a drink. I'm parched.
Parched.
You know when you get stressed,
parched.
I'm sure this happens to most people. You get stressed, your mouth gets dry.
Yeah, yep.
My mouth is still dry from before the show. I was like, oh my God, we're going to have to cancel the show. We were this close to pulling the pin on the show because it just wasn't working. But we got it there. We got there
in the end.
Cops have fluffy handcuffs. Yes, they do. All right. So 10 more seconds for any votes. I don't know if that's everybody. Get your votes in. Who do you think's going to win? Snoogs or Lucas? I didn't actually start counting to 10 in my head, so I don't know how long that's been.
It's about there, I think.
2 and 1. No more bets. Okay, let's watch Versus. G'day everyone, and welcome to another episode of Versus. This is Lucas vs Snoogs, and today we are playing Need for Speed Hot Pursuit. I think that's what it's called.
I think that's the one. Sounds about right.
Not, I don't know. So we're going to do an interceptor game, and we sort of toyed around with the idea and how it's going to work. But what we're going to do is going to roll a dice now, and highest roll plays as the cop, and plays as the cop first off, and then we'll alternate, and we'll see who wins. All right. So who's rolling first? You or me?
You can roll first, okay, mate. I've got a good feeling about second place.
Beautiful. All right. So this is my roll. And it's a 0, which always means 10. So we probably don't have to roll for you, but let's do it anyway, just in case it might be a 10 as well. It might be a 10 as well. There we go. 0 roll. Are you kidding me? It's a 10 as well.
Hey, it started off well. Everyone's going to think it's rigged and we haven't even started.
I know. Okay, I will roll mine again. I thought I had that. All right, I've rolled an 8. Wait for that to reset, and we'll roll an again. Right, so this is Snoogs' roll. This is riveting right now, isn't it? And you've rolled a 4, so I win the cop first. So I will become a cop. You have to change yours to the racer. Ooh, what kind of police car? Okay, I've only got a couple unlocked.
I got nothing unlocked.
Which is the fastest?
I can drive a Bentley.
Are you serious?
Bentley.
What's the top speed?
200.
Oh, really? All of the police cars are like 329, 330.
That's all right. I'm in a couch with wheels.
Yeah. You got an umbrella in the door that you can pop out if you start to cry. It'll probably be me crying.
Oh, look at that. Getting chased by a GT40. Yeah, that sounds fair.
Alright, I don't remember how to play this.
All units be on the lookout for suspect vehicles.
Do I just run away? Is that the...
Yeah, you just got to get away and I've got to destroy you.
Oh, okay.
You've got to get to the finish, I think. I think you get to the finish,
Where's the
you
finish?
escape.
Where's
I think
the
so.
finish? Where's the finish? Where's the finish?
Oh, shit! Oh! I crashed. Is that game over? Or do I reset? I've reset, but you are well ahead.
Gone.
Roger that, 1073 approved. Roadblock units
Requesting a
deploying
roadblock,
directly
okay?
ahead of you.
Yep. Oh, shit! There's other cars on the road.
Shit.
Oh, now I'm going to go through the roadblock as well? What? Oh, there's you.
Yep.
I've overtook
I was
you.
crashed. I dodged the roadblock, but
Spike strip deployed. We are showing spike strip.
Oh, the road
deployed at your
strikes
location.
come out the back of me. That's normal.
All units here clear for 1067. I repeat, spike strips are now authorized over. EMP activated, acquiring target log. Target systems
EMP.
are overloaded. All units move in for the arrest.
Come on. I'm a bit busted. I'm on ya. What's the helicopter do?
All units, local EMPs are authorized for use. You got it. Roadblock in position ahead.
Oh, I gotcha! Oh, the helicopter dropped spikes, did it?
Good job, officer.
I think it did.
I was pretty lucky
I hit
because
it and spun around.
I was just about to run into you.
Well, that sucks.
All right, well, that's one to me. It's a good start. Good start for Team Lucas.
Stuff. All right.
All right, now we've got to swap and I've got to be the racer. Here we go. The real Luke 1. Let's go. Let's get out of here. What special powers does the racer have? Turbo, jam, spot. Fuck! He just straight past me because I ran into the wall. Where's my... Oh, yeah. Where's my health? Oh, that must be on the right of my speedo there. Which you probably can't see because it's cropped out of the split screen that I've edited in. Oh, well. Crimea River.
Oh, I
Where'd you
just
go?
rolled it. I just rolled it.
Oh, this thing handles like an armchair.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, Pat's on my tail.
No, he's not.
Oh, no, that's what the game's telling me. I can't see ya. I think I'm just in your vision cone that's on the map. Oh, I'm escaping, that's right. So I've got to get out of your vision cone and then there's a countdown timer. Nah, see, you've stopped the timer. Come on, little red Bentley. I should use my things.
All units, we are detecting a power source from the suspect. Be on guard.
Go turbo. Oh shit.
Oh, God. I moved around him. I've rolled the GT40 again.
Again. Escaping in 20 seconds. Wrong side of the road. 5 seconds. Mate, I've escaped.
You have escaped. That's terrible.
Does that make me the winner already?
I think it does.
I'm happy with that.
Oh, I should be ashamed of myself.
Yeah, boy. Snoogs gets beaten in a racing game. And you know what the funny thing is? I bet most people picked you because it's a racing game.
As soon as I saw racing.
And you know what? I'm all right
Wow.
with that. That's fine because that's less entries I have to put into the spreadsheet. Less work for me, so that's fine. All of you that are on Team Snoogs, love it. All right, well, good game, buddy. What can I say? I'm a sore loser as well as a sore winner. So, it's been great. Thank you very much. And I think that's all I've got to say. Oh, except for
Control-Alt-Delete, goodbye.
I am the winner. See us back at this. Back to us. Back in the show. Oh fuck! Don't worry. See ya.
They call me a god. They call me a god. They call me a god.
Yeah. Woohoo! Although I was wrong though, it was only A10 that voted for you.
Yeah, what the hell? That game's long deleted now. Fucking
It's a good game. It's like I've said before. We don't actually practice these games generally. We just get straight into them. If it's a game we've not really played before or haven't played in a long time, it's the first time we played it. So, yeah, give it a bit of time, and it's actually a really fun and competitive game. What version of Need for Speed? It was Need for Speed Hot Pursuit. There's a remake of it available. I think it's on Steam, which it still boots up Origin, EA Origin or whatever. But yeah, good game.
Yeah, we played it on Game Pass, didn't we?
Oh yeah, it's on Game Pass. Yeah. That's right. But yeah,
Part of the
it still will require EA's Origin on PC. But anyway, that was me. So anyone that voted for me, you will get entries. Well done. Hey, A10.
I'm sorry, mate. I really am.
Okay, all right. Okay, let's move on from that. That's some bullshit. Yeah, sorry, bro. All right, let's go to AI Detective. Okay, let me might fix this music up. I'll shut it up. I can't be bothered fixing it. All right, AI Detective. All right, we ready for this one? Now, Snoogs, you did provide me some, but I already had this week's sorted out. So there's a bunch of really cool ones from Snoogs coming for the next show. So that one was really cool. Some of these are from Radicus gave me some. Grim some of them are Grimm's, and Wraithy as well. And some of them are mine. All right, first one is going to be from. It's going to be a movie. So the first set movies, and this one is from Radicus. So Radicus can't play. Oh, that sounded like I said a bad word. What program do you use? Oh yeah, if anyone wants to supply some of these images, what I use, it's not a program, it's a website. Just go to bing.com. It's Microsoft's Bing, and then click on images. So like you're going to search for an image, and then there'll be a button that comes up that says create. And then you click on create, and then it'll give you a part where you can just type in a description of an image, and then it'll generate an AI image. That's how we do it.
Yeah, it's the Bing AI generator.
Yeah.
Like AI image generator.
So yeah, if you want to make some for the show, and if we use it, you get an automatic entry for the big giveaway, and you can't play, obviously, because you know the bloody answer. But yeah, just make the image, copy it, send it to me in Discord, and if I use it on the show, you get entries. All right, so let's do this first one. There we go. Who knows what that one is? Looks like we got a red bus, big crazy looking dog thing in the front.
Oh.
All right, we've got Michael says werewolf in London. A10 says American Werewolf in London. Oh, gonna have to give that to A10. Because yes, the title is American Werewolf in London. I know he spelt London wrong. He said Lunsden, but Michael actually wrote
Lons.
Werewold. We'll give that to A10. Well done, mate. All right, let's go to the next one. Now, this is from Grim, this one.
Ooh.
And Grim, you'll have to forgive me if I get this wrong. I didn't have the answer written down. So I'm going off memory. And I don't know if my memory was correct. All right. Wraithy says The Labyrinth. Madago says Child's Play.
Child's Play.
Not a bad answer. Except I think it's wrong. Boy in the Striped PJs. That's a movie?
It is, actually.
Geez, people are having trouble with the word labyrinth tonight. The way to remember spelling labyrinth is labyrinth. Labyrin. And you can tell I'm reading it off the page because that's the answer.
That's the answer. Nice.
So that'll go
Straight
to
where I went.
the Wraith, unless I'm wrong. And Michael says, no, that's not what it was. Labyrinth. There you go. Wraith was right. Very good. Thank you, Michael. All right, next one. This one is also from Grim. Well, that's what I've got written down anyway. I think this is one of Grim's. And once again, I didn't have the answer written down, but I'm pretty sure I knew the answer. Manago says Blade Runner. No, I don't believe that's right. A10 says Fifth Element. So does The Wraith. And yes, Michael says it is his. And Kenny says Cyberpunk. Well, technically it is a cyberpunk sort of theme, but no. A10. Was A10 the first one with Fifth Element?
It was, yes.
Once again, Michael will correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that is correct. I've got idea, just guessing. No idea? Got no idea, just guessing? That's all right. Madago, we've given the answer. It's not Taxi Driver. It is Fifth Element. All right. Next one is created and sent in from Reddick. This one. That is
What the hell is that?
It is so funny looking. I wonder what other, you put the question mark at the end, it'll put a question mark in the chat. I wonder what else there is. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Nah. So Michael said The Fly first. That's correct. That was, what was his name?
Grim.
No. The actor in The Fly.
Oh, that was Goldblum.
Yes, Jeff Goldblum, that's it. 18's just testing out. 18, keep your keyboard free. We're going into the next one. There we go. This one is from Grim, I believe. What do you reckon? Do you know it, Snoogs?
I do believe so.
Wraithy says Glass. No. Oh, he's changed his answer, the Wraithy. Says Unbreakable. Well, Natan comes in just after with Unbreakable. Unbreakable.
Nice.
It is Mr. Glass.
That's good old Mr. Glass. Samuel L. Jackson play that?
Yes, correct.
Yeah.
It is the movie Unbreakable, though, which is a series of movies in the from M. Night Shyamalan, which I highly recommend. But I love all Shyamalan movies, and I found out that he's actually made a few movies that I wasn't aware of, and I'm going to have to go back and watch. So I'm keen on that. I love Shyamalan. He's probably my number one. I don't even know what you'd call him. Director, writer. He makes the films. I don't know. Just don't watch The Happening. No, see, I even liked The Happening.
I don't mind The Happening. I
Yeah.
really love The Village.
Yeah, it's The Happening's not his best. I'm not going to go out there and I'm not going to recommend that if you've never watched a Shyamalan movie. I'll recommend some other films first. But The Happening, I didn't hate it. It was kind of a movie that had already been done. And I think he tried to put his spin on it, but kind of went the wrong way. But I still didn't mind it. Probably his biggest mistake was Mark Wahlberg.
Unfortunately, I'd probably have to agree with you there.
The weakest part of The Village was actually the twist.
Yes.
Oh, I don't know. I liked it. I liked The Village. But
Yeah, I enjoyed it. It really made you think what the hell was going on until that.
like
Once you got that twist.
what are top tier Shyamalan movies like The Sixth Sense, Signs. I really enjoyed Old. Old is a good movie.
Yeah. There was the one. Was it The Shape of Water or The Way of Water? Something.
Oh, I haven't seen that one. I don't think is that completely his? I think he may have just been part of it. I
can't. Oh yeah, I just remember I actually really enjoyed it.
But Unbreakable and Split. Split is amazing.
Yeah.
Split is the first movie that made me go, "Oh my god, that guy can act." I'm not real good with remembering names.
James
McAvoy.
Marston? McAvoy, yeah.
James McAvoy. Him. That guy can act. He plays a character with that has split personality, but multiple, not just two. Has plenty.
Yeah.
And you can tell which character he switches to just by his stance, his body language, and what he does. You can tell which character it is. It's not just one or the other. There's I can't remember how many there are, but there's at least 3 or 4 maybe characters that he does, and he'll be
7.
There might even be 7. I don't know. I can't remember. But halfway through a conversation, he'll stop and he'll go, and all of a sudden you'll be like, he's now a different character. It's so good.
Yeah, it's really good.
Looks like
And Unbreakable
liquid
was
cooling in a
surprising
wheelchair.
as well.
Unbreakable, yeah, it was really good.
Yeah.
Patricia. I just got a text message from my wife, who's obviously hearing me through the wall. She just messaged me saying, Patricia. Yes, Patricia is the name of the female character that he plays. Because we watched it together and we were both blown away with how amazing James McAvoy was. And yeah, when he switches to Patricia, such a cool character, man. Really good. 24 different personalities. Right, well, obviously there's a few main ones. I don't think there's 24 prevalent, but yeah, he's plays the part. Oh, Beast. Beast is the bomb. Yeah. So good. 100% watch that. Split. Anyway, we got stuck on the Shyamalan. Let's move on to the next AI detective. So clear your chats. Get ready. I'm about to show the next one. There we go. Oh, this one's mine, I think. Oh, these are the games, mind you. We're finished with the movies. These are games. I think this is an easy one.
Ooh.
A10 says Hunger Games. Oh, yeah, I can see why you said that, but it's not. Michael says Angry Birds. Madago says Bully. Yeah, until you said game. Oh, sorry. I messed you up there. I forgot to tell you. Anyway, the answer is Angry Birds.
I've got the song playing in my head.
All right, next one. This one's mine as well. You'll probably find mine are really easy. Because I struggle with these, eh? It was easier to start off with, but then after a while you start to get writer's block.
Yeah, you're trying to figure out different things and different ways to look at it, so it's not so straightforward.
Yeah. All right, the answer is, I think it was Wraithy. Wraithy got Fruit Ninja.
Wraithy coming first with Fruit Ninja.
That's it. All right, now this one is from Wraithy. So, Wraithy, you're out. You get an automatic entry. And it's not the Wraith, although it looks a little like him.
This is called Saturday Night at Cassida Wraith.
Generation Zero says ATAM. Not a bad guess, but no.
That's actually a really good guess.
It is, yeah. 80s kind of theme looking dude and a robot in the background. Medago says Metal Gear Solid. And it seems
Can
like
I just point out that's probably one of the more. That's probably one of the best looking humanoid characters that we've had in this.
Yeah, it's hard to find any faults with it. Like, usually the hands or, facial features are munted, but that actually, you're right. It actually came out pretty good. Even the robot kind of, like the robot's hand looks a bit weird, but it's a robot. It could just look like that.
Could just be that way. That's what AI is going to use to take over us.
Nobody else is having a go. Because have you given up? Oh, well, fine. I'll just give it to Medago then. Metal Gear Solid. That's correct.
Nice.
That's supposed to be one of the Metal Gear Rex or whatever it is in the background. And that is Solid Snake. All right. Next one. This one's from Radicus. Radicus is out with an automatic entry.
I love it.
What is this one? Michael says Indiana Jones.
Ooh, good call.
No. It does look like Indiana Jones, but no.
God, has everyone left us?
Everyone's gone to bed.
Everyone's gone to bed. They've had enough.
A10 says Uncharted. Not correct. Another pretty good guess, though. But
yeah,
were there crocodiles?
Come on, peeps, think about it. It's Radicus.
Was there crocodiles in Uncharted?
I think the
crocodiles are important.
3.
Jungle Hunt, Jumanji, Radicus. Oh, how about
Radicus
this?
has done it.
If you supply the image and no one gets it, you get 10 entries. How about that? We'll do that. But obviously you can't do stupid, bloody, obscure ones because then I won't pick it. I won't show it on the show. But unfortunately, Radicus doesn't get 10 entries. He just gets 1 because Michael got Pitfall. Yes. Very good. Old school, remember? All right.
Yep.
Next one. Last one. And I think this is mine. This one made me laugh so hard when I made it. Because when I typed it in, I said nothing about a little man.
Little man playing with himself.
Why there's a little like toy looking dude on that thing, I have no idea because I didn't write anything like that.
Oh, I love it. Brilliant.
It's so funny. All right. Wraithy has the answer. It is Super Mario Brothers. What I actually typed in for that one was man with a moustache and a red hat riding a dinosaur, a small dinosaur. So I get why the little guy's there, but then why's the big guy there? It was.
Who cares? It's funny.
It is very funny. That's why I was like, yeah, I'm using that.
Yep.
Oh, that is all. That is all of our.
You get 4 choices. You're picking that every time.
Yeah.
Yep.
That was AI Detective. Thank you to everyone that sent in. We appreciate it because, yeah, you get like writer's block and you're like, what am I supposed to make now? And you guys, more minds. It's easier for all of us to do it and it helps the show. And you guys it's like an automatic win too. So brilliant. Yeah. Thank you. All right, it's time to go into what we're doing. All right, what have we been doing?
What have we been doing? Do you want to talk about Assassin's Creed to start with?
Yeah, I finished Assassin's Creed Mirage. I was talking about playing it on the last show. I have finished it now, and that is probably one of the weakest and worst storylines I've ever experienced in a full AAA game. The story was pretty much non-existent. Really? I won't spoil it, although I don't think anyone would be upset if I did, but I won't. But basically, it took me 20 hours to finish a campaign that, if I knew what I was doing, would probably be finished in 10. And although, on the flip side, gameplay, I enjoyed better than most of the most recent Assassin's Creed games. Because I'm an AC fan. Is that because it was
more linear?
No, it's not. Or linear, you mean?
Linear, yeah.
No, it's not. It's not linear, though. Full open world.
No, but isn't it?
Do whatever you want.
Yeah, but isn't a story, like it's not...
No.
It's a smaller map. It's not so much an RPG, so to speak.
Well, yeah, it's definitely not an RPG anymore. It is very much like the original games. It just doesn't have the story to back it up. The combat has been dulled right back down to where it started, where because basically the recent games was like pretty hardcore combat where you basically had to fight everyone. If they were a certain level, you couldn't just assassinate them. You had to actually fight them first. But I actually really liked the fact that your normal standard enemies, if you got into a fight with them, all you needed to do was counter once, and then you could just kill them because you were a badass assassin. Whereas you couldn't really do that in the previous couple of games. You had to really fight them or probably do a stealth takedown. This one, I liked the combat. A lot of people won't. They'll think it's pretty dumb and boring. But I like feeling like I'm awesome in my games. I'm this elite assassin. At least let me be a really elite assassin. But I liked the gameplay. The map was a little bit boring. I liked the size. Happy for the size. Doesn't need to be gigantic like the others. But it really was just brownness. It's set in Iraq, in Baghdad. And I just would have liked it if they had, a little bit of artistic license there, but make some of the areas like different biomes, different, like a greener area and a desert area. It's kind of all just deserty. There's a little bit of that, but...
Well, there was, it's set that long in the past. I thought they would have been able to take a bit of license with it to green up the area, which we know parts of Baghdad were like. But it's a shame. But it's a shame that it's left
dull.
You feeling a bit dull with it and a bit hollow.
Yeah, look, I wasn't impressed with it. I found out that it was originally supposed to be DLC for Valhalla, which makes total sense why it's kind of dull. It wasn't supposed to be a full release game. But as we know, companies these days are money hungry, and they thought, we'll probably make more money if we sell this as a fully fledged game, not just DLC for a game, because I'd have never played it if it was DLC for Valhalla. But I played it because it was a new release game. But anyway, I'd give it a 5 out of 10. Not a
Yeah, I
complete
must admit-
failure, but not amazing either.
Yeah, just a there.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Valhalla's on sale at the moment. I played it with PS Plus months and months ago now, and then they took it off PS Plus and I haven't been back to it. It's on sale, and it's probably the only AC game that I've actually really got stuck into. But it's just there's too much going on there. Like
Yeah.
it's too big, it's too open. There's too much travel. It's just too much, but I kind of want to finish the story, if that makes sense. Like the story was actually
Yeah.
really engrossing.
Yeah, fair enough.
So I'm kind of, I'm an iron about that one.
Madago said he liked it, and it did feel like it should have been a DLC. The potential was there. He liked the Bassam character, but yeah, the story was weak. Bassam, I could kind of take him or leave him, really. I found that most of the characters were very dull as well. I want games to have a little bit more depth in their characters and have some eccentric characters, not just all of them. Hello, I am here to assassinate people. Yeah. Like, I want some, like, gusto. I want them to get mad. I want them to get sad. I want them to get, like, happy. I want smart-ass quips. Basically, I want Ezio to come back. Because Ezio was all of that. He started off as a young, cocky lover, and then he grew up and he was a serious, hard-ass assassin, and then he become an old, bitter old man sort of thing, and it was just a perfect trilogy of games.
Like all of us.
Ezio was amazing. But, yeah, Bassam, I felt, was a little bit one-dimensional. He was just, I am assassin. Look at this. Fing! Ha ha ha! I cut my finger off. But that's Ubisoft. They won't give me a Splinter Cell game. I'll shit on their games that they do make. But I still played it and paid them, so whatever. I paid them as least as possible. I didn't actually buy the game. I just signed up for Ubisoft Plus for a month and then cancelled it. Thanks for that.
Yep.
What are you going to do,
coming
mate?
out very soon that I intend to do the same thing. What have I been playing? Lord of the Rings: Return to Moria.
Oh, yes.
Now, I picked this up. I do have the video in our chat on Save for the Show, if you wanted to play it in the background, but don't worry if you haven't brought it up yet.
No.
All good. So Mines of Moria the Return to Moria is set in the Lord of the Rings universe, and it's very much, I am definitely a dwarf, and I'm digging a hole. I have been digging away, just blissfully unaware of the world going on around, and just having a bit of fun with it. It's very Valheim. It feels very Valheim-like, where you're actually progressing through a procedurally generated. So there's kind of like little dungeon areas, which are the same for everybody, but how you get there and the route you take to get to that area is procedurally generated. So everyone's seed is different, unless you're on the same seed, obviously. So you can sit there and pull that all sort of up, and then you're digging away through, and you're mining, you're trying to find different things. When you start mining, you get a will to just start singing, and you can start singing along to yourself while you're doing it. You've got creatures that goblins that are trying
The
to
singing
always
buffs
get
you, doesn't it?
It does, and you end up, while you're singing, you actually get more ore from what you're digging. So if you've got a group of 4 of you doing it, then you're obviously going to tear through that area nice and quick and get a lot of ore from it. So it's definitely not a single player game. The certain upgrades and different for one instance, there's a shield that you can get, which is like an exotic, sort of weapon, but you can only carry one exotic at a time. But if you've got this shield, you can block. You can have everyone else in your team standing behind you, and no one can get past you because you've got this shield. So kind of like the one person's like a tank taking all that sort of stuff, while a person at the back is using a specialist torch that lights up the whole area, while another one's got a hammer that can destroy multiple enemies. And so it's all built around this this concept that you're going to be playing together. Right. I'm only playing it on my own at the moment.
I've got some questions.
Yep.
Right. Now, the game is set in like a dungeon, a mine, underground?
It's in yes.
Right.
So, did you watch Lord of the Rings? Or do you remember anything from
Maybe
Lord of the
first
Rings?
one?
Okay. In the first one, is it the first one? I can't remember. Anyway, the original group with they're actually referenced quite a few times through it, and this is set after the group has gone through. So you're actually going into the mines that they walk through in one of the stories.
Okay, well it was a two-pronged question. So they're underground. Now, am I also right in saying that this game has a day-night cycle?
It does. There are areas. This got me as well, and it's weird how they've done it. It's weird why they've done it as well. But there are certain areas that you'll find which actually have openings to outside. So up in the roof, well above where you can get to, there's an opening to get outside where light's coming through.
Right.
So during different parts of the day, that light will actually shine through and open up your area. But if it's in the dark of night, so you've got twilight, nighttime, the dark of night, and when it's dark at night, you lose. It's like a will sort of thing where you actually lose your gusto, and you'll want to move on. Everything starts to slow down
because you want to go to bed.
Yeah. You're also.
He's not selling the game real good, is he? 18 in the chat. You're not helping.
It is a lot of fun. There's a lot of complex parts to it, and a lot of things need to be tweaked.
All right, I have another question.
Some balancing done. Yeah.
Is it true that hardly anything is destructible?
What do you mean?
Like the environments that you go in where you can build, you basically have to build on top of shit that's already there, and you can't like add stairs or anything. You kind of have to build where there already is stairs.
No.
You can add stairs?
Yeah, you can add stairs, but you've got to unlock them.
Right.
So as you go along, and this is where it's the same as Valheim, and well, similar like most sort of games. So you'll go into another section where you'll get granite instead of rock, and with the granite comes the ability to put stairs in. And there's different things that you need to find, different things that you need to build in order for you to be able to then build your base camp. But then again, because it's a game where you're moving, so like where Valheim is, you've got your base of operations where you stay, and that's your base. And you get your mates in, you're all got around the same sort of area, and away you go. With this, so far, I've got 5 different bases, which is strewn throughout the mines, because I'll get to a point. So you've got your main base where you start off. I've then got a secondary stop where you find another. It's another particular part that's relevant to the overarching story. You find different forges. You find different areas you've got to repair. You also find hearths and everything all along the way. A forge, all this sort of stuff that's strewn throughout the map where you can set up a hearth or rebuild one that's already there and bunker down for the night. So you're constantly building as you're going through the things. Otherwise, you've got a long trek back to where you've been.
Right. Okay.
And then later.
Sorry. No, just an important question from A10. Do the women have beards?
You can, yes. There's not really a gender, so to speak. Like when you're picking your character, there's not really a gender sort of look. You look at the characters,
just whatever it looks like, whatever you want it to be.
There's definite characters that are more masculine and feminine. There's definitely differences there, but there's no actual. Oh, this is a woman, but you can see like someone with a very soft face and soft features, as opposed to something that looks like me.
Like a real man. A manly man.
There's different sort of things. But then again, you can put someone with, soft features and then have a big bushy beard on them. You can do whatever want, really. It's just...
That's hot. You're selling it.
Now I'm selling it? That's all right then. And you can change things, like you can put a bust. Like you can give them a bust. You can have a big belly if you want. You can change body shape. There's a lot of character development in that sort of respect.
Lovely. All right. Well, I might grab it when I'm finished with Alan Wake 2 as a segue.
As a segue. Well, yeah, it's good fun, and I reckon we'll have a bit of a laugh with it. I'm trying to find more people at the moment to go and have a play with, but I'm only up to, I think I just killed the second boss, but I don't really know.
Okay.
Yeah, you know how with Valheim you could just turn up at a different area and there'd be a boss there?
Yes.
It's kind of like that. So
I know what you mean. You're not sure order-wise.
Yeah. So I've gone walkabout and I've been trying to get to this next stage where I thought I was going to, but I ended up finding another point of interest where I tried to get to that point of interest. I was attacked by what I thought was a boss. It nearly killed me before I got it. And now it's dead. But I still haven't gone to the first place that I was meant to go to. So I don't kind of know. But it's chill out, go and have a play.
All right. Well, I'm chomping at the bit for this next part. That I'm going to start off talking about Alan Wake 2. And this is I need people's attention here. There's 8 people watching. Everyone pay attention. Because I'm not 100% sure if it's me losing my mind.
Yes.
Or if everybody is on the same page here. Now, I'm about to switch to a screen showing a paused video of Alan Wake 2. There's 2 characters on screen. One's Alan Wake. He's facing away from the camera. And there's another one facing the camera. Now, Snoogs, I want you to immediately tell me who the actor is. They're real actors. It's not there's like live action stuff in it. Who are we looking at here?
Okay. Oh shit. Zavala.
Is that Lance Reddick, is it?
I think it is.
I feel better. Have a listen to this. Have a listen to this scene.
Good to see you, Alan. Great to see you. Welcome back to the show. Come on, sit down. Woo! Oh,
yeah,
man.
that's...
It is so good to see you, Alan. This must be an exciting time for you. Tell me, does it ever get old?
Sorry, does what get old?
Publishing a new book.
What if I told you that is not Lance Reddick?
Bullshit.
I can't remember his name now. I should have written it down. IMDb, Alan Wake 2, and look at, what is it, Mr. Door, I think his name is in the game? That is not Lance Reddick.
Are you okay there, my friend? You look like you've been...
I was playing, it's not his voice, it's not him either.
David Harwood.
David Harwood, is that it? David Harwood? Yes, that's his name. I was playing this and I was like, oh my God, is this Lance Reddick's last work? I thought it was John Wick, even though this guy kind of looks like John Wick from Wish.
Of course, yeah.
And I'm thinking, he's in this? This is his last work.
Martian Manhunter.
It's not him. I feel vindicated now that you all thought that this was Lance Reddick. I feel better now because I thought, am I mad? Because how have I not heard anything that Lance Reddick is in this game? Because he's not. But how much does that look like him?
Yeah, I thought it was.
And it kind of sounds like him. I didn't think it was Lance, to be honest. All right, Mr. Bloody Fancy Pants movie buff. I now feel fine that I'm not the only person that thought it was Lance Reddick. You can't deny that looks so much like him, and the voice, although doesn't exactly sound like Lance Reddick, it's still a little bit Lance Reddick.
There's little bits in there that sounded very Zavala.
Yeah, it does sound like him. But yes, it is. It's David Harwood. It blew my mind. Absolutely blew my mind that this guy is dead set his doppelganger. So bloody cool. But anyway, we'll go back to actually talking about Alan Wake. Good game. I'm going to skip the beginning, although it's not a spoiler, so to speak. I don't want to spoil it because it's kind of cool. We'll just show a little bit of the gameplay. But Alan Wake 2...
Just haven't been wrong yet.
let me just... Alan Wake 2, the graphics are awesome. They are very, up to date with the times. The gameplay is really good as well. Still very reminiscent of the original, but up to date. And this game will have you shitting your pants. Like, the jump scares are crazy. The gameplay freaks you out. And they're very skint with heals and ammo. So it really puts you on edge. But man, this game is so good. First couple of hours, you don't even play as Alan Wake. You play as this chick. She's an FBI trying to work out the... what's going on here? Nightbot is back! I turned you off, Nightbot! That's insane. Okay, Michael says, I'll buy it this weekend as we have no plan so I can get stuck into it. Can't wait. And he also said, verging on all black guys look alike territory. Get fucked. No, it's not.
No,
I'm saying not. 2 black guys look alike. Thank you. Look at you.
I'll be back in 2 seconds.
That's right. Yeah, that's gaslighting. I'm not really on top of what gaslighting actually means, but I'm pretty sure that's what that is. You fucker. But no, I'm not even going to follow on with that, you bastard. But anyway, this game is really good. And I don't remember the first one being like this, but Alan Wake 2 is a lot... He looks like Denzel Washington too. No, he fucking doesn't. Shut up. Nightbot was right to smack you. What a jerk. If you like, like FBI investigations, where you've got to investigate crime and find evidence and piece together how the evidence works to give you more story, you're going to really enjoy the first few hours of this game. I don't know if that stuff comes back again later in the game because I've only played like the first maybe 4 hours. But it is really good. I love it. It's such a good game. Are the investigations actually challenging? No. I'll have to answer that one with a flat out no. But it's interesting how it makes you sort of storyboard things and the way that you jump into the way it works is your character does like a mind thing, like where she'll piece together the information in her mind, but it'll go into an actual visual apartment of hers, but it's in her mind. And she has like a wall, the whole pins on the wall with the red string going to all the different pieces of evidence?
Yep.
you do that sort of thing to piece it all together. So while the investigation isn't challenging, there's missable things, and it unlocks information on how things are working. And the Mind Warehouse thing from Dreamcatcher, I don't have as good a memory as you, but it sounds like what that is. So when you press select on your controller, because that's how I play, it'll take you into a little apartment where there's the wall, there's a desk where you can look at other things for profiling, there's a TV so you can watch things and all that sort of stuff, and you can walk around in there, and it's instantaneous. So when you press the back button, it basically loads you into a completely new environment, but as fast as you could pause a game. I don't know how it works, but it does. Okay. It literally, I'm hoping this video, because this isn't me. Hopefully I can find somewhere in this video. Yeah, here we go. Oh no, that's not it. Where they do it, because it's crazy how quick it does it. See if I can find a part where they go in there. But Snoogs, anything you're unsure on? You got any questions?
Well, there's something that Madago said that I didn't hear. Do you have to play the first? Have you played the first?
I have, but
long time ago.
Yeah, 13 years ago, I think it is.
Okay.
I don't really remember what happened in the first game, but it starts coming back, I suppose. It's probably helpful to have played the first game.
Yeah, okay.
The big fat dead guy. All right. So this is in the actual game right now, and then she's going to flick into the sort of mind state. Boom, there it is. See how it just goes straight into it, and then they've clicked on the wall. So now they've got the wall with all that sort of stuff. I won't show too much of that. I don't want to spoil anything. Oh, so I've gone straight to another one. That's how fast it is. I can't believe how quick that shit switches. But yeah, they've done it again. There you go. And you move around in there too. So it's not just a screen with a wall. You can actually move around inside this area, which is pretty damn cool.
Okay.
I haven't played a lot of it. Hey?
Just it gives you all the info to be able to piece things together.
Yeah. And if you've forgotten what's going on, you can go back and follow the train of evidence that you've been given and all that sort of stuff. It's pretty good. I've only played it, like I said, the first, say, 4 hours, so I don't know how it goes beyond that. But, so far, it's had a few jump scares. It absolutely scares the shit out of me, but I like it. All right, what do we got here? Stephen King. I think I'm...
no, he's talking about the Dreamcatcher.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Dreamcatcher was a good movie. That's the one where they get the rash on their skin, I think. I don't know. Now, the title of tonight's show is actually called In the Mouth of Madness, and there's a reason for that. There's a movie with Sam Neill in it from back in, I don't know, I'm going to say the 90s, and it kind of follows the same sort of premise as Alan Wake. So the story behind Alan Wake is he's a writer, and the story on his pages comes true. So throughout this game, you'll pick up pieces of paper that talks about the character you are and things that are going to happen. So you get sort of like a bit of your future laid out on the pages. And that's what In the Mouth of Madness is like. The author in it is Sutter Kane. And I know we usually get copyright struck and all that sort of stuff, but I've kind of lost interest in worrying about that now. So I'm just going to show, this is the movie I'm talking about.
Oh, it's a very young Sam Neill there.
Oh, yeah.
You can forget about Stephen King. Kane outsells them all. I need to know if he's alive or dead, and I need that book.
It's a setup. I just have to work out how it's set up.
Kane's writing has been known to have an effect on his readers.
See this? It's map.
This whole thing has been staged.
24.
Just get out. This is not reality.
It's all happening for real, Trent.
Interesting.
I know this book will drive people crazy. Let's hope so. The movie comes out next month.
In the Mouth of Madness.
Yeah, so if you haven't seen it and you don't mind a bit of aged movie, it's pretty good. It has aged, like Michael said, it's a bit B grade, but it is so good. It is really cool. It's a John Carpenter story, and
let's be honest. What John Carpenter movies haven't aged to the B grade standard?
yeah, true.
Really?
True. A very accurate comment.
As much as you hate to admit that you love most of them.
But yeah, it's a very sort of adjacent kind of story there with Alan Wake. And so if you're a fan of Alan Wake or you like the sounds of it, I do recommend Alan Wake 2. It is absolutely amazing. It had a few issues on launch, but they have been patched already, which is good.
Yep.
Just launching issues, but I don't think it affected everybody, but it affected me, but there was a workaround. But that patch has come out now, and everything works fine now, so it's good.
They jumped on it pretty quick, I saw.
Yeah. But what John Carpenter movie isn't awesome? Very true. Night 18, see you, buddy.
I'll talk to you later about Spider-Man 18. I did see your message.
All right. So what's next, mate?
I was going to say, Grimm's put in there, except maybe Ghost of Mars. Is it terrible that Ghost of Mars is like a guilty pleasure of mine? It's terrible. I do not deny one iota that it is a terrible movie.
I've seen it, but I don't remember it.
I don't mind it. It's got Ice... Is it Ice Cube? Yeah,
Ice Cube. Yes, I remember that.
Yes. Yeah. It's shocking. It really is a shocking movie, but it's one of those things that you just sort of go...
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
What we should have done in the first place.
I'll watch it a little bit.
Shit! Come on, you mindless motherfuckers!
Yep, there he goes, dancing with his two guns. Yeah. Corny as all hell.
Let's pretend that one doesn't exist.
Yeah, watch it. It's fun. Why not?
All right, what's next?
Well, a quick one that actually Grim sent me a message on good old TikTok a little while ago, a couple of weeks back, maybe even a couple of months back. I can't even remember when it was. We had a game that was coming up, and I think he sent it to all of us collectively as a bit of a, hey, let's go and have a look at this, try it out. And it was a free MMO that was coming out on PC. It's also on Nintendo. It was apparently coming to Epic Game Store, but last time I checked, it hasn't come out there yet. It's called Palia, P-A-L-I-A. Now, did you see this by any chance?
Well, I've got it playing now. What's it? Yeah. Palia. Oh, yeah, Palia.
Yeah, Palia. So it's a little MMO that you jump online and you go and do MMO type things. Where you can go and do quests with other people. You build your little area up and go and collect things for, just your typical sort of RPG type stuff. Go and collect things for the locals. You're the only human, apart from everyone else, that's obviously on the server with you. But look, I've only played a little bit. It kind of feels like a Nintendo type title. I think it'd really suit the Switch.
If this video is a Switch
coming out
thing.
Yeah. So it'd really suit that sort of style and gameplay. I think more needs to be done with it, but I've started playing it so far. And again, wouldn't mind having some other people to come and join me. It is free, so if you feel like having a crack, let us know.
On what?
I'm playing it from the Palia website. You download a launcher. Like I said, it was coming to Epic, but I haven't seen it on there yet. So you go to the website, download a launcher, and then download the game itself. Look, it runs reasonably decent. There is a few technical limitations, I suppose, with some frame rate drops and whatnot. I don't know about a beard, sorry, Ratey. I'm not sure. But yeah, it's one of those games. It's a fun little game. There's nothing really overly dramatic with it. You jump on, you do little quests, you run around. It's all very nice, and everyone's it's designed. They talk about it being this big community event. It's designed to have multiple people jump on. You know, you've got to agree to a fairly strict code of conduct type thing. It just revolves around have fun with other people, don't be a dick, sort of thing. So it's
I'll give it a try,
cool.
but I'm gonna put a condition on it.
Yeah.
You need to join the Discord and come and talk to us. And if you do that, I will play this with you.
I'll quite happily come and talk to you.
It's too infrequent. We miss you, and we want you to come play games with us.
I've been spending too much time on my PlayStation of late.
Yes, but PlayStation has Discord now. No fucking excuses.
Yeah. I haven't actually tried to work it out. I've looked at it a couple of times and gone, I'll try it next time.
Yeah, getting too old for technology. It's going to be Snoogs.
Yeah, I think I am.
Snoogs Radicus. Snoogsicus.
Yeah, I think so.
Badago says, for the past fortnight, I've been binging Game of Thrones. I honestly can't believe I've never watched it. I'm on to season 3. Then I was looking at YouTube on the phone and noticed you were on. Yeah, it's a Thursday night special. Put the PS5 in the bin.
Special.
Says,
No,
Rafi.
I've rebooted up my addiction, so I started Skyrim again.
It's on PC too.
Don't have it on PC.
It's on my library on Steam.
Oh, okay then. I have it on PC apparently.
Yes, you do.
How you going in there, mate? I was starting to get a bit warm, and I've just turned my air conditioner on.
Yeah, fuck this. My air conditioner blew up. It's dead. So I don't know if I think the cord's not long enough. Can you see I've got this fan running. That's all I have at the moment for cooling in this room. My CPU is pumping 62 degrees into the room, and my GPU is pumping 51 degrees into the room, and I have this tiny little fan keeping me cool. I am melting, and the Star Wars is in the house! All the way from the United States. Is probably having breakfast right now. Thanks for making it, buddy.
Thanks for jumping in, mate.
Wraithy says, is the dog still shitting under your window? My window's closed at the moment, but after the show, I will be opening it to get some fresh air in here, and my dog will probably come and shit under my window. For some reason, every time I open the window, my dog hears me. It comes over and takes a dump, and the poo smell just comes through my room.
She just wants to know that she loves you.
Yeah, she's just letting me know she's there. Dead set, she could just bark. There's a barking I can at least cut out of the mic with noise cancellation. Turds, nothing I can do about that. But anyway, so I'm getting a new air conditioner installed in about a week, but there's $1,700 I didn't want to spend. And then on spending...
They couldn't just fix it.
Well, to fix it, it was going to be $700. And the aircon unit itself I paid $600 for it.
God, that's a fucking joke, isn't it?
So I'm not paying $700 to repair a $600 unit. So I'm buying a better one that will hopefully last longer. It's a pain in the ass. But anyway, insult to injury. Okay, Luke, now your air conditioner is broke. I'm going to make you pay for a new one. My rego was due on my motorcycle today. I jumped on it to take it for a ride to go get the pink slip done. Rear tyre was flat. Piece of metal stuck in the tyre.
Oh, no.
$450 later.
Wow.
What the fuck? I'm going to sell that bike. Doing my head in. So I'm poor now. So GoFundMe will be up. Link will be in the description later.
Well, that's all right, mate. Just as you said, I'm poor now, an ad come up. So it's,
Pay the
it's going
bills.
strong. It's paying the bills. It's going strong.
Star Wars said, if you're hot, come visit here. We had snow on the ground yesterday. Look, as much as I'd like to visit you, $1,700 for a new air conditioner is probably cheaper than flying to the States and getting shot. Sorry.
I thought it, but I didn't say it.
Sorry. I would actually like to go somewhere where it snows. It's too fucking hot here.
Mate, I would love to go and see parts of the US. And funnily enough, the area that Star Wars is from is very high up on my list. So yeah.
But anyway,
good.
So that was a thing.
I
also did. Oh, sorry, you go.
No. I was going to say, do you want to talk about Sonic Superstars?
Yeah, look, I'm not going to talk long about it because the show is nearing its end. But I've played it a little bit, and it feels like Sonic. It is a little bit different on the controls, but it's. Look, I think you probably. Oh, let me mute that. You probably have to be a pretty hardcore Sonic fan to really notice the differences. It's Sonic. It's bright. It's colourful. It's action. It's fast. It's good. It is a good Sonic.
But it's just a Sonic game, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like,
as opposed
like
to
that's no. Like there's not a great deal of difference or new to it. It kind of feels just
the fact that
we've
it's
had before.
Yeah, pretty much. It's just a new Sonic game it's a side-scrolling platformer. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, you got all your Chaos Emeralds. It's like Mario. It's not really any different.
Yeah, because I've enjoyed what I've played so far, but again, it's I've done it before, sort of thing.
Yeah. Well, that's a fair call. But I haven't played a lot of it. I just booted it up to have a quick go because I was playing Assassin's Creed and now Alan Wake and all that sort of stuff. So this is kind of on the back burner, but for not for any reason that I don't want to play it, but it's just not high on the list. That's all. Hey guys, I'm new. Says Alana. Alana, yeah. Welcome.
Welcome.
It's quite an interesting show. Where are you from, Alana? Tell us about yourself if you like. You don't have to. But thanks for coming and saying hi. What is Medago says? Memphis would make my list. And New Orleans. Bit late though, unless I win the Powerball tonight. You might. Who knows? We'll see how you go.
Who knows? I might win it too if I ever bought a ticket.
Oh, actually, speaking of Powerball, while we were watching Versus, Medago gave us a super chat, which we couldn't announce because we were in the middle of Versus. So thank you very much for the $6 super chat, Medago. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Medago. Champion.
I think I can meplay that so it pops up.
Medago 73 super chatted $5.99.
There we
go.
Thanks, buddy. All right. And I went to the Jurassic Park exhibition, which is still going for the rest of this month, and I think it ends early December. Have you looked into this at all, Pat?
I have. I unfortunately, when I first looked at it, I looked at some reviews that were absolutely horrific.
Oh.
That talked about the cost to value ratio and whatnot. But then we've had some friends go, and they've absolutely raved about it, and now yourself as well. So.
Yeah, well, I mean, I really enjoyed it. Now, I think the younger your kids, well, you don't want them too young. They'll probably get scared. But if you've got, I think your aged kids would probably really enjoy it. There's some really cute things that go on in there. I'm not sure if it's... Let me see if I can find an image of it on here. See even more. Let's have a look. There's a couple of places where they'll have little handheld, like they're actually carrying dinosaurs, and they're electric and they move and they make sounds, and the kids can go up and pat them, and they stay in character. They're like pat with the back of your hands so that way it's not threatening and it doesn't try to bite you and all that sort of stuff. In like, we know nothing's going to happen. It's a animatronic, right? But they're carrying it and they carry it through, and there's a lot of interaction there. They have like dinosaur turds in a like an enclosure that you can, you know, like those things where you can put your hands into the glove and then manipulate things. You can do that, and you can touch dinosaur poo. So there's a lot of interactivity there. There's the animatronics are massive. It's actually, I thought it was really good, and I think kids, it'll blow their mind. They'll think it's so great.
Yeah, apparently there's a dedicated. So for anyone that doesn't know, this is on at Sydney Olympic Park. Yeah,
there we go. Yeah, sorry, that's what I was talking about. The handheld things. They're so gorgeous and cute. Yes, it's Sydney Olympic Park. Yep. Yeah,
so it's at Sydney Olympic Park. And from what I was reading about, there was a boat that you can actually take from Parramatta, which takes you down the river, which brings you out at Sydney Olympic Park. So you're catching a ferry, and it's a dedicated ferry for this exhibit.
Oh, okay.
So on this ferry, they do it like you're going to Jurassic World.
Oh, okay.
Like from the movies and the books and whatnot. So there's, you know, that's the sort of thing that I sort of grabbed hold of and went, wow, that sounds actually really cool. You know, something to be that interactive other than just, hey, you drive up and hop out and you're there. You get to go and do this full thing where you go and take a trip out to Jurassic World.
Yeah.
But, like I said, I got blindsided by quite a few really negative things, but yeah, now you've said it's great, and
it's about 45 minutes, but you can stay longer if you want. Like if you go in and you still want to just keep interacting or looking at things or whatever, you can take your time. You can spend 2 hours in there if you want. But generally, if you just spend the regular amount of time and make your way through, it's going to be about 45 minutes to an hour. And I think the tickets are $50 Australian, maybe a little bit cheaper for kids.
Yep.
I thought it was worth it. I really enjoyed myself. I thought it was good. So I recommend it. If you've got kids that are probably, I think the best age for kids is going to be like, you want them to be a little bit old enough to understand they're not real and you're not going to get hurt. But you don't want them to be too old that they're, you know, over it. So 7 to 10. 7 to 10 is probably perfect. Maybe even older. 7 to maybe 13, 12. Well, obviously it depends on the personality of your kid as well.
I'm 43. I'm pretty sure I'll have fun.
Well, that's the same, man. I'm an old man and I fucking loved it, but it was a nostalgia thing for me because I love dinosaurs. I love Jurassic Park. The only thing I didn't like about it is that it's Jurassic World. My heart lies with Jurassic Park.
It does, doesn't it, that little bit?
Yeah, but they still acknowledge Jurassic Park. A lot of the merch in the store was Jurassic Park, and I'm like, I bet this is old stock they're trying to flog off. But, you know, I was wondering, why now? Why now for the Jurassic World exhibition? And I found out today, Jurassic Park is, I think 2 weeks ago, 30 years old.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, came out in 1993. Yeah.
Wow.
So Jurassic Park is 30 years old, the original movie, and still looks amazing. Michael's kid, Harry, said it was the best day of his life.
Awesome. And that's great to hear.
Yeah, that's what you do it for. If your kids are like into dinosaurs, take them. If you're in Sydney, anyway, I don't know if they're doing it anywhere else. All right.
I might move around afterwards, yeah.
Well, that takes me, I think, to the end of everything I had. Anything else for you, buddy?
No, I've got one little thing in last words. That's it.
All right, let's go to last words. Geez, for a fucking mess of a start to the show, which almost didn't go ahead, it's been a long one. What have you got for last words, mate?
We've flown through it nicely. It's felt quite flowing and good. I can't remember if we spoke about this on the last show or not, but Pete Hines retiring from Xbox.
Who's Pete Hines? I know the name,
Hines.
but I'm trying to think of who he is.
Sorry, well, Bethesda, also than Xbox. So he's the marketing of Bethesda software.
Oh, yes. Oh, yep. I know the head. Yep. I've met him.
Sorry. Yeah, we met him at the... Yeah.
Yeah, I know I've seen him in person. I don't know if I actually was introduced to him, but I've seen him in person, yeah.
Yeah, we've both met him many moons ago. But so he's retiring after 24 years with Senior VP of PR and Marketing at Bethesda Softworks.
Yeah, right. Oh, good on you, mate. Enjoy your retirement.
So, after 24 years, I've decided my time at Bethesda has come to an end. I'm retiring and will begin an exciting new chapter of my life, exploring interests and passions, donating my time where I can and taking more time to enjoy life. This was not a decision to come easily or quickly, but after an amazing career culminating in the incredible launch of Starfield, it feels like the time is right. Good on him.
Yes, very good.
Enjoy the break, Pete. You've been a big part of many gamers' lives and whatnot in some of the titles that you've brought to us all. So well done.
Yeah, he's one of the rare ones out there that haven't had any claims of workplace harassment and rape and all that sort of stuff. So as far as I'm concerned, he's one of the good ones.
One of the good ones, exactly. But that's what I've got for last words, mate.
Nice. I don't have anything for last words. I just hope my run of bad luck is over and I start making money rather than hemorrhaging it. And
you got to start sneezing a bit more, mate.
Yeah. Oh, jeez. I'm going to have to sneeze a lot, I think, to come back from this. And by the next show, my new air conditioning will be installed. I won't be. I am so sweaty right now. It's disgusting. But
I'm so sweaty, I can taste my nuts.
Oh, I'm sticking to the leather chair. I'm going to have to get a chamois onto this thing when we're done, I think. Anyway.
Filthy.
All right. Thanks, everyone, for watching. Let's close the show, buddy.
Thanks to everyone for joining us, and we will see you for the next one. While you're here, though, be sure to hit that sub button, and why not throw us a like? It really does help us move up the YouTube algorithm. If you want to join in for the fun on our Discord, it's always open for good people. Why not follow our socials to get a better insight into what we get up to too? Links, as always, are in the show notes and description below. That's all from me. As always, I've been Snoogs.
And I've been Lucas.
We'll see yous.
Bye-bye, dude.